Back in the earlier times, when technology wasn't as advanced as it is now, we were advised to steer clear of strangers, abstain from sharing personal information online, and above all, never stay in a stranger's house. It was a time when the idea of socializing with unknown people was frowned upon, and people preferred to stay within their trusted circles. However, with the advent of the internet, things have changed dramatically, and we find ourselves talking to strangers online and even booking their homes for overnight stays. Interestingly, Airbnb, the world's biggest accommodation provider, has managed to capitalize on this trend, despite starting its journey during one of the most severe economic downturns in history. Back in 2008, when the global recession hit, no one would have even thought of starting a business, let alone a hospitality venture. However, Airbnb defied all odds and not only started then, but also went on to beat established players like Hilton and Taj. It's even more surprising to note that Airbnb doesn't own or manage any hotels or houses, yet it has emerged as the most significant player in the hospitality industry, thanks to its innovative business model and smart execution. Although there are 9 similar startups that operate in the same space, none have been able to come close to challenging Airbnb's dominance. So, what is Airbnb doing that others aren't? And what business lessons can we learn from this case study and implement in our businesses? These are some of the questions that we will explore in this video as we delve deep into the workings of Airbnb and uncover the secrets to its success. Keep watching to find out. The story of Airbnb is a fascinating one, and it all began in 2008 when the world was hit by a severe financial crisis triggered by the Lehman Brothers crash. Brian Chesky and Joe Gebbia, 2 interior designers, were not spared by the recession's impact, and their rent suddenly increased by 25% overnight. They were also scheduled to attend a design conference in San Francisco, but to their dismay, they couldn't find a place to stay as all the hotel rooms were booked. Disappointed, broke, and unable to pay their extra rent, Brian had a brilliant idea. He decided to rent out an extra bed in his room to earn some money and pay the rent. This simple trick for survival was the start of a massive business empire that would disrupt the entire hospitality industry. After this incident, Brian and Joe realized the potential of their service and decided to list it online. Thus, Airbnb was born. At first, they started by renting out an empty room in their house, but Brian saw the potential and decided to list other houses with extra rooms too. This idea might have seemed laughable at the time, because people were not even comfortable talking to strangers, let alone letting them stay in their homes. However, as more and more people were losing their jobs and struggling to pay their bills, renting out extra rooms became a viable option. The growth of Airbnb was nothing short of spectacular, and it took investors by surprise. Soon after, many similar startups entered the market, such as Tripping.com, HomeTogo, One Finestay, and Flipkey. However, none of these companies could compete with Airbnb's innovative business model and its ability to connect people worldwide, offering a unique and personalized experience. As Airbnb grew, so did its challenges. By 2013, the company was going through a difficult phase, and its entire business model depended on 2 key players: hosts and travelers. The challenge was to keep both parties happy and invite more players into the ecosystem. However, this was easier said than done, especially since Airbnb didn't have a lot of money to spend on advertising and marketing to attract more players to the platform. To tackle this challenge, Airbnb devised a powerful cycle system that would help them achieve their goals. They started by investing in training their hosts to provide excellent service to travelers, thereby enhancing their experience on the platform. This ripple effect was that whenever a traveler stayed with a host, they would be impressed with the service provided. They would see that the host not only provided good service, but also shared their culture and earned money alongside. This positive experience would motivate the traveler to consider hosting their property on Airbnb if they had any, which would further expand the number of hosts on the platform. Thus, by training their hosts well, not only did more travelers come, but travelers also got converted to hosts, making the platform even more appealing to both parties. This unique business model was a game changer for Airbnb, and it enabled them to grow rapidly, even without spending a lot of money on advertising and marketing. In contrast, Airbnb's competitors were unable to replicate this success, as they didn't have the same level of focus on enhancing the host and traveler experience. When it comes to the success of Airbnb, it's not just about the company's innovative business model and user-friendly interface. A significant contributor to their triumphant story is the employment of exceptional digital marketing tactics. Specifically, Airbnb made use of the Craigslist integration method to obtain customers rapidly. In case you're not familiar, Craigslist is a widely popular advertising website where people search for everything from jobs to housing. The unique approach that Airbnb adopted was reverse engineering Craigslist to increase compatibility and integrate both platforms. This personalized connection is something that Airbnb's competitors were unable to replicate and achieve the same level of success. Another notable digital marketing strategy that propelled Airbnb's growth is storytelling. Unlike traditional marketing tactics that rely on pushy sales pitches, Airbnb opted for a more relatable approach. The company focused on sharing real stories of their hosts and guests, and by doing so, Airbnb could create a personal connection with their audience. This storytelling approach allowed people to relate to the stories and feel more comfortable using the platform. Furthermore, Airbnb also utilized social media platforms such as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram to share the stories and actively engage with their audience. This approach enabled Airbnb to not only market their services, but also build a strong community of loyal customers. In addition to their innovative digital marketing strategies, Airbnb also leveraged the power of data analytics to enhance the overall experience for their customers. By analyzing the data of their users, Airbnb could gain a deeper understanding of their behavior and preferences, which allowed them to provide customized recommendations tailored to their users' needs. This approach not only helped the company to improve its customer service, but also provided valuable insights that allowed them to make informed decisions to grow their business. One remarkable example of how Airbnb utilized data analytics to improve customer experience is by identifying the preferences of their users regarding the accommodations they choose. By analyzing the data, Airbnb discovered that people preferred staying in homes with pictures of pets. This insight allowed the company to implement a new feature where they encouraged their hosts to upload pictures of their pets, which increased the likelihood of their homes being rented. This clever use of data analytics not only benefited the customer, but also the hosts, who were able to improve their rental rates by showcasing their pets in their listings. Furthermore, Airbnb's data analytics approach also helped them to identify trends in the market and adapt to the changing demands of their customers. By staying on top of the latest trends, Airbnb was able to remain competitive in the marketplace and continue to provide an exceptional customer experience. In the next section, we'll delve into another crucial aspect of Airbnb's success, which is their focus on providing unique and authentic travel experiences. Last but certainly not least, one crucial aspect of Airbnb's phenomenal success story is their ability to create a robust community of hosts and guests. To foster this sense of community, Airbnb organized meetups and events where hosts and guests could interact with each other, share their experiences, and build meaningful connections. This approach not only helped to establish a sense of trust and loyalty among the community members, but also fostered a spirit of camaraderie and belonging. Moreover, Airbnb also encouraged hosts to go the extra mile and leave personalized notes and gifts for their guests, which added a personal touch to their experience. This simple yet effective gesture not only delighted the guests, but also helped to strengthen the bond between the hosts and the guests. The personalized touch added a human element to the experience, making it more memorable and meaningful. All things considered, it is evident that Airbnb's meteoric rise to success is no coincidence, but rather a result of a well-crafted business strategy. Their innovative business model that disrupted the traditional hospitality industry, coupled with their effective digital marketing strategies, played a pivotal role in propelling the company to new heights. Moreover, their personalized customer experience, fueled by data analytics and community building, helped Airbnb to establish a loyal customer base that continues to grow to this day. What's more, Airbnb's adaptability to the changing market conditions and their ability to leverage technology to improve their service is an inspiring lesson for all entrepreneurs. Their relentless focus on innovation, a customer-centric approach, data analytics, and community building has paved the way for their success and provided valuable insights for businesses of all sizes. In essence, Airbnb's success is a testament to the power of entrepreneurship and the potential it holds to create revolutionary changes in any industry. By adopting some of the lessons learned from Airbnb's success story, entrepreneurs can chart a path toward building successful businesses that provide unique value to their customers, build communities, and thrive in today's fast-paced and ever-changing business landscape. If this story was something you found interesting, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button for more. See you next time.